and come back and landed in Liverpool. And up in the North Sea, that sea there, it got just rougher than the devil. I mean,
Why'd you guys break away?
I don't know.
Hmm.
But, that's what our ship did. We landed in Liverpool, but that night was just absolute hell. Just about all of them was sick, and they had these little 2.5 foot wide wood walkways between the barracks, and one of them would get up to go to the bathroom, and couldn't make it, and it went all over there, and he'd step on it and lose his footing and slide with the wave, and boy, it was a nightmare that night.
I bet.
But then, right after we got in Liverpool, the next day I was relieved of the command of the company. Thank goodness for that.
And you don't remember? Do you remember the name of the company?
Nope, I don't even remember that. That's when I was signed to the 61st Engineer Combat Battalion.
Okay. How many men were in that battalion?
In the battalion,
Yeah.
I don't know. There was 3 companies.
Okay. Yeah. There's company. The battalion's the big one. Then it's the companies, right?
Yeah, there was 3
Okay.
companies, A, B, and C. Then in each company there was 3 platoons, and I had the first platoon of C Company.
Okay. And what was the battalion's name?
61st Engineer Combat Battalion.
Okay.
61st Engineer Combat.
Do you remember what your commander's name was?
Yep, Colonel Jones.
Okay.
And he was killed the night of the Battle of the Bulge.
Was he hit by a mortar or something?
No, that was December 16th. It was really a bright night with the flares and tracers and everything in the sky. And the Germans dropped 2 men together with a pack full of mines. And it so happened that, see, we were in Düren, Germany that night when it started. That's about halfway between Aachen and Cologne. And we got orders to go back down and cover Spa. First Army headquarters was in Spa, and 17 miles over kind of a ridge is Malmedy and Stavelot, where the Germans hit. So we went down there. And it so happened that those paratroopers put the damn mines on the road, and Colonel Jones' Jeep hit the mine, and he was killed that night of December 16th.
Wow. Did you have any close friends get killed while you were there?
Well, not really in the company, but when we went over, we went from Chester, England, down by train to Southampton, and we landed on a ship, pulled out about 5 miles, dropped anchor, and then early in the morning we climbed down the rope ladders, and LST took us across. But Grant Budge, who I went through school with at Utah State and things, he was on that, and I met and talked to him, and it wasn't 3 months and he was killed. So that's the only one I remember
Okay.
that was killed.
No one anyone you were close in your company?
Oh, no,
Okay.
no.
How many did you lose? A lot of people in your company, or?
Well, we did lose quite a few, but I lost 5, and that was due to a dumb mistake in one of the men, and I wasn't present when it happened. He loaded a live round in bazooka practice.
Oh wow. So the only 5 men that were killed in your company were killed by friendly fire?
Yep.
Oh, that's too bad. Huh.
Friendly fire, what's friendly fire?
But
Your own
But,
soldier killing you.
I had men in the platoon. 3 of them would work together. 2 of them would be on their hands and knees crawling, feeling for things, and they could detect a cobweb in the air. And the other one, I had the
Minesweeper?
minesweeper and checked as they went, and that's how we went through a minefield. And most of the times it was so damn dark you couldn't see your hand that far in front of you,
And so where would you be at that time?
right behind them.
So you never had to run the minesweeper or anything?
No,
None of you were scared?
well, the night of December 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th, wondering what the hell was going on. See, we went down, we were pulled back, and we had to set up all of our machine gun nests and mines. I guess we put out 1,000 mines that night. And all of our machine gun nets, so that First Army headquarters could pack up in Spa and move back to Brussels. See, it was only 17 miles from Malmö and Stavo where the Germans hit. And then during the next days, we just moved back toward Liège, and we'd blow every bridge and mine the roads and everything, just gradually moving back.
But back to Camp Weimar. Is that how you say it? The concentration camp?
Weimar
Weimar?
in Germany,
Okay.
where the concentration camp was.
Did you get a chance to talk to any of the survivors?
No.
You-
No, they just herd them like a bunch of sheep into the back of these big 6x6 and don't know where they went. But you can, without seeing it, you cannot believe the horror in that place.
From what I've seen, a lot of times they made the local Germans come and help clean up. Did they do that there?
Well, I don't know. We just spent 3 or 4 days there. We we had a bulldozer in our battalion, and we just dug a big trench, and then what bodies they could gather up, and we weren't involved. I guess it was the infantry. We weren't involved in transporting the bodies. All we did is dig the trench. But I got to go through the plant.
Wow. What did it feel like walking through there?
Absolute horror. Bodies in every stage of decomposition.
And did it?
Right down to the ones that was in the burners.
I would have to imagine it just probably even felt that way. Like, I don't know how.